Okay. We back to it. I was away for a little bit, but now we back and we lit. We in DR, we in the capital, and I'm here with two of my boys. I'm gonna
Yo,
let them just say who they are. I'm gonna let them get warmed up to this. We'll start with my man's right here. Go ahead, who? What's up?
Yo, what's up? What's up? This is Rob Juice, you know, from Lynn. What's up to my peoples out there? You know,
Okay. What's up with you over here?
you already know what it is, man. Russ, shout out to all my LY double niggas and all my real niggas. You already know what time it is, man. We here.
Okay. Well, today I just wanted to sit here and really break it down to y'all more so or less on the deportation situation that we have going on. These are two of my boys that I grew up with when I was younger, and they both got deported when we was younger. You was actually my co-defendant, right? Yeah, he actually was my co-defendant. Damn. But you had the other case too with you had the other case too though. And this is one of my homies coming up with, you know what I'm saying, in the world. So we're gonna get into their story, and I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be, and shout out my man Snoop for not showing up. Mad love, thank you. But I just had to be petty real quick, my bad. But we just gonna start it off like, what was it like? What was it like growing up? Like, did you guys, when you guys first was younger, right? Like, did you guys approach things knowing that you could get deported? Like, when you guys started running the streets, like, how young was y'all? Like, what was going on? Did you guys know that if y'all got caught, y'all would be deported, and y'all kind of had that figured out, or y'all just didn't give a fuck and y'all was just like, it is what it is. We doing this.
well, to be honest, I didn't know that could have happened. I thought I was, in my mind, I thought I was born out there. You know, it's tough. You grow up in the States and you come to a third world country. You know what I'm saying? It's, it's a big change. You know, and yeah, it
Like,
just
what would
happened.
you say be one of like the biggest changes for you? Like when you first got out here, like what was it that you was like that was big that it took a long time for you to cope with, or you still coping with it?
Well, I got my whole family out there, so it was tough. So I have my whole life I was out there. I never been to school out here, so I didn't barely know nobody. So I had my whole life out there. It was tough at first, but we just gotta get used to it and live day by day. That's all.
That's true. I asked you the same question. Like, what was the biggest like thing that was a change for you that you kind of hard to deal with, and like maybe you're still dealing with coping with it or whatnot.
Out here?
Yeah, like what the change, like you coming from America and now you're in DR in the third world country. Like what was big for you that was like, damn, like that was that one big thing where you thought it might have broke you or something, or you was just like, I can't deal with this shit.
Honestly,
Yeah,
everything.
for real.
Everything.
Everything.
Word, nigga.
So what would you like? What's everything? Like what's out of everything? What's the top one? What's the top that you could think of real quick? That's like, yo, I
Just
had.
life, my nigga. Just just everyday life. Just even the little things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just the little things though. Yeah, like I don't even know too much how to explain it, but
Nah, I kind of
it's
get
just
the
things a
drill.
little bit. It's a lot different out here than it is, and people that grew up out here, they grew up different, so they have a little different frame of mind how they look at things. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot different though.
The weeds one. The weeds one. They crucify you out here if you smoke bud. Like
That's
they
a
don't
fact.
play that shit at all. Like they do not play that shit in DR. They don't. But I know that was big on a lot of people just to be able to ride, take a blunt ride like that might get you bagged out here real quick. But you
For
could
a
drink
little
and
while
drive.
too.
You could drink and drive though, but just don't smoke no bud. You'll be alright.
Facts. No, that's a fact. You could drink and
But
do whatever.
yeah, definitely. But going back to it, like, so when y'all was coming up, like, what was it that you think got you out here? Like, besides your charge, like, what led to this? I
Too many cases, nigga. That's what happened.
I mean
Streets,
like
man, the streets.
yeah, like I mean
You
like the
know,
streets, like how did that form about? Like, cause it came from somewhere. Yeah, the cases obviously you was wilding out. They was gonna do something about it, but like, what was it that, you know what I mean, from the streets? What was so captivating about the streets? Like, what pulls us into the streets so much? We see our OGs, they all fucked up. Why do we choose to go down that same path? That's the shit that I want to know. Like,
Well,
why do we keep doing that?
I mean, first, shout out to my brother Chap. You know,
Chap,
looking up to a nigga like that sometimes, that shit, it was a little different. So, you know, it just looked it right. You know what I'm saying? Being in the streets, so, you know, it looked it right. So, again,
was the streets like a comfort zone for y'all? Did you feel more comfortable in the streets than at home? I know that's what it was like for me. I felt way better outside.
I wouldn't say more comfortable than at home, but I would say you fit more in outside because you with the homies. You know what I'm saying?
You could be you.
When you inside, you with your siblings or your mom deuce and your pop deuce. You know what I'm saying? Actually, that's probably the only place that you gotta act right
Yeah, true.
because you gotta have some type of respect. You know what I'm saying? In the streets, you're winging it, dog.
It's how it goes.
You're winging it, dog, and especially if you got a bunch of other niggas that are wild just like you. You just,
Oh, they was wild.
I mean, you know.
It is what it is. So, what case was it that led up to this where you was like, where they said, all right, we had enough and they was gonna deport you? And what was the process like? Like immigration, like going through that shit. Like what was going on?
well, you know, that process, it was cases after cases, and shout out to my brother Crooks.
Shout out
And
Crooks.
yeah, and you know the experience is it's terrible. You know they first take you to immigration, then they take you all the way to Texas, and they take you all over the states, and like you know before back in the days it was when we was in the streets it felt like a family. It was that's why we wasn't able to do things that we did in the streets that we wasn't able to do at the house. And first, when you don't grow up without a father too, and the struggles at the house and in the streets, you know, it just it's different. You know,
A lot of pressure.
a lot of pressure and a lot of stuff. That's right, bro.
Yeah, I like being there. That is true. I felt a lot of pressure in the streets.
Yeah.
I was always been a big goofy and just, you know, in the streets type of guy, but I always felt pressure no matter how comfortable people seen me or whatever it was. I always felt some type of pressure, especially when I was younger and I wasn't like my size yet. When I was little short skinny J, I felt like I had to be like aggressive, like super aggressive. Like I couldn't, you know what I mean? Like I could only be the only one joking. Like it was really, really bad. That's just how it went. But so you guys are in contact with your families on a daily basis, or how does that go? Like, how does that work? Do you guys stay in touch with the people that you guys was close to when you guys was here?
No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. I talk to my
100%.
family, you know, all the time. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that.
So the distance didn't break nothing or didn't.
Nah, not with family. Nah, not with family. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Same with you?
Same with me.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. That's definitely dope. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get into the prisons and the jails and what was going on in there. Like, cause I know you had to do some time and what was it like being in prison and knowing that after you was done with your sentence, you was getting shipped back to a country which I forgot to mention. They neither one was more than 1 year old. When did you leave DR? How old was you?
Might have been maybe like 2.5, 3, some shit like that.
You was 2-3 years old, and you was.
I was about one and a half.
So they really don't know nothing about this country. They literally had to come here like after. How old was you when you got deported?
Shit. Maybe 33,
33.
32, 33, some
Oh.
shit like that.
How old was you?
Man, I was 20.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was definitely crazy when you got deported.
20?
Yes, sir.
That's tough.
That was super tough.
Man.
I couldn't even believe it. I still sometimes can't believe it. Like, damn, that shit's wild. Like,
But you know the whole thing. If I would have came out here for like some type of vacation, maybe I would have been. But you know, Mom Dukes and Pop Dukes was always like, "Yo, you trying to go back over there?" I just be like, "What for? What? Y'all niggas ran away from this bitch. I mean, what I want to come back over here for, nigga?" You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Plus, you know, niggas was playing basketball all the time in the summer, my nigga. So, you know,
yeah,
I had some shit going on all the time.
he was a little point guard ass nigga.
Say that one more time, my nigga. Don't disrespect that, nigga. Say that one more time, nigga.
Little point guard ass nigga,
That's
you
right.
dig?
That's right. So, you know, nigga was always doing some shit, my nigga. So, I wish I would have came over here for some type of vacation or something.
So you could have got some type of like familiarity.
Some type of culture, my nigga. Some type of something, nigga.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nigga, I came over here, nigga, blinded, cause like, what's going on over here, nigga? What? And then it's not, you know, you coming straight from the clanker, nigga, to go hold that down.
That's what I'm saying. When I think about it, I'm like, damn, like it's bad enough that you in jail, but to think like you're in jail and you're like basically getting kicked out the country. So it's like you're not going home. You're getting out, but you're not going home.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're not going home. This is home. Yeah, we Dominican, but at the same time, this ain't where we grew up. This ain't what we learned. This ain't what we put our trust and faith into. This is just, you get what I'm saying? Like it's just you're flinging. It's like you're saying. You just go day by day and you figure it out. Cause both of you guys I know you've been here for a while, but you've been here for a while as well. And when I'm kicking it with y'all, I still get to see y'all getting used to shit. Like even when we in traffic and bust the left, bust the right, and it's like, damn, niggas been here for a minute, and it's still the mingling and the settling in ain't the same.
I mean, I'm a little antisocial, my nigga. So
A little.
I mean, you got it. I'm antisocial, so you know, I really don't get out much, my nigga, cause that's just not something I do. I don't know why, but I do know why. I do know why, but I think it's better that way for me. It works for me. You know what I'm saying?
What? Just sticking to yourself?
Facts.
I could dig it. I definitely could dig it. I mingle. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like staying in the house. I don't like doing any of that. Like I'm always gonna be active. Like nigga, I'm in DR right now doing a fucking podcast with y'all, and I literally like couldn't be happier that both of y'all here because I know that y'all experience is real. Like I seen it. I seen the whole. I was in jail with you for most of your bid. Like I said, we was co-defendants on some wild shit. We ain't gonna get into that, but we might. But it's so that night, right? I knew that I was in trouble because of you. No bullshit. I swear to God, when we was walking away, he was standing there. He was like, "Yo, Jay, something wrong with him." And I'm like, "What you mean something wrong with him?" And when I looked at him, I said, "Damn, why'd you tell me that, bro? Why'd you tell me that?" And something was wrong with him. And it went left, and it stayed left, and here we are. You know what I mean? Google it.
No
It's up
comment.
there. I mean, it's over with, bro. We did time. Like, we did real time for it.
I mean, I guess, my nigga,
But we going to shift it.
some
So,
people might see that.
let's get into, like, so even though there's bad shit, it is what it is. What's good about DR? What do you enjoy that you're like, this makes it a little bit better? Come on, guys. Let's be honest. What's up?
Let him go. Go
Oh,
ahead.
all right.
Well, the laws out here is a little, you know, it's a little more lenient than over there.
Shout out to that.
Okay.
You know, the only thing is weed is like it's like homicide out here, like because
It's bad.
it's bad. And the good thing is you could drink and drive, but it's even though it's not good, because you know, but it's
Definitely not good. Don't do this at home.
don't do this at home, please. And you know, actually out here is it's nice. It's peaceful. You have a peace of mind. If you buy a house, you could actually, you know, you don't got to pay nothing else for it, and it's
Definitely
yours.
no land
No.
taxes or nothing like that.
No mortgages, which that's a plus. A lot of good businesses, so you could make good money out here if you put your mind to it. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I agree
yeah,
with
that's
him.
dope.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's if you got some good money out here, you could do some things out here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like you could,
Cash is king out here for real.
yeah, like you could do some things out here because you know, it's open out here. You don't gotta. For instance, if you wanna say tomorrow you wanna own a liquor store, sell liquor, you don't gotta go somewhere and get pay some shit and get a
Permit?
liquor license
Oh nah.
or some shit like that.
You can just sell it.
Nigga, you go open up your spot right down the street,
Yeah.
buy some liquor, and you own.
Shit. Online Sean John?
Online Sean John, my nigga. Y'all
Damn,
know what time it is.
we might have to cut that out. Sean John, we fuck with you, but you know, your
Yeah, that's
shit's
a fact.
wild
Matter
right
of fact, I
now,
take that
bro.
back.
Yeah, we take that back, bro.
I'll take
You
that
a
back.
wild boy right now, bro.
I'll
We
take
gonna
that
we gonna
back.
wait till things calm down. We gonna revisit this bad boy situation. You
I'll
know
take
what I
that
mean?
back. You're right.
But
But it's open out here. You got a lot of freedom to do a lot of things here.
yeah.
Freedom.
A lot of freedom if you got some money too. You know what I'm saying? You could do
Yeah.
you could do some things out here. And if you live in a good area, you live peaceful, man. Like you live alright. You know what I'm saying? You don't. If you live in the hood, your life is gonna be a little
more
you
hectic.
know, a little bit more hectic. You got to worry about a lot of shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Some extracurricular activities and shit, nigga. But if you live in a good area and I mean, you know, niggas like us, we got how do I say that? We like stability, so we kind of keep our shit on some type of scheduling, which is weird. Normal people don't live like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
But
I
like.
I feel like we have a little advantage on them on normal people. No bullshit.
No, that's a fact that we do.
I feel we got an advantage.
That's a fact that we do. That's a fact.
We could detect things a little more, a little faster, react to it a little faster, and just there's a lot of things, you know what I mean, that I feel. But
Nah, we look at life a little bit different. Not no disrespect to.
Now I
regular
gotta ask
people.
you guys a
I'm telling
tough question. I don't mean to cut you off, but do you guys regret running the streets and being a part of everything that we was a part of? And you know what I mean? I know we met a lot of people, we lost a lot of good friends and all that, but what do you regret it? No? Is there any regrets? Like,
I lived a good life. I lived a good life, my nigga.
you're living a good life.
Still am, but I lived a good life, my nigga.
How do you answer that?
There's no regrets because I love the people I actually met at the time, and I felt, you know, I believed in what I was doing at that time, and you know, it was something like a family at that time, you know.
Yeah.
The only thing I miss was, you know, that I still do miss is my people I grew up with out there. You know, I wish I was out there because I'm still not used to being here, even though I've been here 15 years.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I would like to go back because I left my whole life out there.
Repeat that one more time, dog.
You know?
Repeat that one more time. How long you been here?
15 years.
And what? and you still ain't used to it?
And still used to it, man.
After
That's
that
crazy.
long. And another
After
message.
that long.
And another message, I was talking to you guys earlier, like, I want the kids to know that this is not just, like you live a great life. Like, yeah, you live the life that you built. You get what I'm saying? But I feel there's a lot of young kids that run around that I meet, especially back home. When they talk about deportation, it's not really a big deal to them. They think it's kind of like a joke. Like, things can't go wrong. Like, they're going to come out here and they're going to party all the time and do all this shit. But it's like, that's not the reality of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to go and do things as a grown man. But, you know, how is the financial thing out here? Is that like, I was actually thinking that you guys was going to mention that when I asked, like, what's one of the biggest, like, changes. I thought one of you guys was going to mention, like, the financial thing. Like, getting a job and working, you know what I mean? And not being able to do what you used to do. Because to me, that's major. Like, if I don't make the same amount or something like that, you know what I mean? That change would be, like kind of takes away from your freedom in a bit. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it kind of, like, cripples you in a way. But even though people have come from that, if you know how to manage money, then you're just going to be good regardless. You know what I'm saying? But was that a big change, like, coming
Big
out
change.
here and...
Big change.
You get what I'm saying?
It's a big difference, you know. Out here, you got people that only eat once a day. Not enough people have enough jobs. Luckily, we know English, you know. We could work in a call center. When out there, we could have made $30 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, we just making $3 an hour, which is a big difference.
Terrible.
You got to learn how to manage and with less money than we're used to dealing with, you know.
Yeah.
And it's real tough. It's not everything's not all good and sweet out here. You know, out here it's tough. You gotta work, and you know, and you get way less money, and you gotta just work with a less income, and everything's it's not good like over there. Like out there, they give a lot of hands out. Not out here, man.
Like government assistance
Yeah,
and stuff
government
like that. There's no
assistance.
such thing as
There's
that out here, right?
No such thing, at all.
Like they don't do like the housing stuff or any of
None
that.
of that. None of that.
Not even a
You
little
gotta
bit. They
get
don't
it.
help with
You
housing
gotta
or
get
nothing
it.
like
You
that.
gotta get
None
how
of
you
that.
live, though. You gotta
Yep.
get it.
Yeah, there's no
There's
housing,
no-
even for
this-
like girls and stuff like that, like single mothers and stuff like that.
No, I mean, I didn't do the study, but I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest
Damn,
with
that's
you. I never
harsh.
heard of it. I never heard of it. I'm gonna be honest with you also. I don't think there's a middle ground here. You're either poor or you're rich here. You know what I'm saying? You know,
There's no
like,
middle class.
no middle
No.
class here. Like, I don't think there is, honestly. They might be, but I just don't think there is. You either got money or you don't.
Yeah,
Or you're trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I see a lot of like, you know, we ride around town and I see the people sleeping. And earlier when I pointed out where I seen that little girl, I think it was me and Juice, right? But that
Yep.
was a little girl laying on the
That's right.
sidewalk.
That's right.
That shit was sad as
It
fuck,
was
bro.
sad.
Like sad as hell. And it's just tough being out here. I know it is, and it's just life right now. But how are you guys with friends back home? Like your real friends. Like you guys still stay in contact with them? I know you guys are close with the fam, but like how are friends? If friends actually stick by y'all, or for the most part they kind of like faded away?
There's a few strong niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I could think of a few.
Niggas that I grew up with.
Yeah, that's still there for you. You know you could count on them.
Yeah, there's a few niggas. No bullshit, you know? Shout out to a couple of my homies, my real ones. You know, Barry, Jay, Frank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My man LT. You know what I'm saying? A couple niggas that I grew
Okay.
up with that I still hold it down. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. I met some real niggas in jail that are more real than niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I know what you mean. In jail, like jail's bad, but in jail you meet people and you make it sounds crazy. I don't even want to say it because you're gonna say pause, but I'm trying to reword it. It is what it is. Like you have connections with people. You know what I mean? You make connections with people and you grow from that to the streets. Like you legit go from jail where you met this total stranger and now you're closer to him than you are with people that you grew up with because he kept it real. He might have got out before you, sent you a little bit of bread, but that little bit of bread was more than any other people. You know what I mean? What anybody else saying. You get what I'm saying? Like you meet people in there that they tell you it's a bad place, but you meet really good people in there that are loyal for a long time. You know what I mean? And that happened with me. I got a couple friends that I met from in there, and it's like to this day we're friends. And some of my friends that I grew up with, they're like, "Yo, you still cool with him?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this nigga, he the best man at the wedding. What you talk about?"
no,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
different. You got something in common.
Because
you
you
got-
went through some hardship, bro.
You got something in common, my nigga, with niggas in there. So you guys got like the same goal in life.
Yeah,
So you guys kind of understand something.
yeah,
And you know you in there, so you know you kick it with a nigga like you up with the nigga every day type shit, my nigga. So, and if he's a solid nigga, because you know in jail you got your test, my nigga, things that you gotta see a nigga go through, or you might not even have to see a nigga go through it. You might have heard he went through some shit. You know what I'm saying? And you was
Yeah.
like, oh, that nigga hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
you ask people around, you ask people in jail, you never heard a bad thing about a nigga. Oh no, that nigga gotta be solid if you ain't never heard no bad shit about that nigga.
True, true.
And you know, I'm a little skeptical with niggas anyway. So you know, if you come into this little situation and I fucks with you, my nigga, you my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And on some real shit, I met a couple good niggas up in there that I still fucks to this day, my nigga. Niggas
Yeah.
that came out here to see me and some more shit, my nigga. Shout out to my man Nunu, the nigga Pooch, the nigga G.
Shout
you know what I'm
out,
saying?
Pucho. Shout out, Pucho.
You know what I'm saying? The niggas came out. And niggas that I met in there that I didn't even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Niggas told me, like, yo, Russ, I'm gonna pull up on you. Yeah, whatever, my nigga. You know how it is, nigga. So, niggas did pull up. That's real shit. You
that
know
was a
what I'm
good
saying?
feeling, right?
That's real shit. Because, nigga, we in the cell in the yard, nigga, busting laps, nigga. And we
Yeah.
talk about shit like that. Like, yo, nigga, wait till we get outside. I might have to smoke a blunt or some shit. And it's far-fetched when you in there.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Because you're like, this nigga's from a whole nother city, from a whole nother place.
Yeah.
So you might never even see this nigga ever again, my nigga. So you might just be, you know what I'm saying? But
It might just be bullshit.
not even bullshit, because it's just life, my nigga. Sometimes niggas go their way, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when a nigga holds it down and keeps it 100, like, damn, nigga. Okay, then. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, my nigga. That niggas you talk to on some regular shit.
You know, homie Notch pulled up too. Shout out Nacho.
Shout out to Notch, but Notch is from the hood, my nigga. Shout out to the homie Black.
Shout out.
Shout out to the homie Black, my nigga.
So have you had? Well, I'm one of them. I know people pull up on you. You know what I mean? It happens. We gotta.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nacho.
Yes,
Pulled up
sir.
on me. Your brother Gyro too pulled up on me.
You
once.
already know what's up, bro.
West Coast too. Free
Black
West
ass
Coast.
motherfucker.
Free the homie.
Oh, West Coast, right?
Free the
Free the homie. You already know. Free the homie.
No bullshit.
But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming out and saying what it is and speaking. I know it wasn't easy for either one of y'all. Y'all not used to this. Y'all not really into the social media world, but I think this is important for people to know and just information that even if kids get a hold of it, they can look it up and know that it ain't sweet. Like, you're not gonna come out here and party. Like, if you're rich, I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna be good. But for the most of us that ain't rich, you know what I mean? We're going to come out here. We got to get a gig. We got to depend on people from the States to send some bread.
That's right.
And that's just the reality of it. So,
But I made a choice, my nigga, when I came out here. I said to myself, I'm not coming out here to sell no drugs, my nigga.
yeah.
I made a choice, my nigga, and I stuck to my word, my nigga. Because if not, I would have been locked the fuck up right now.
Out here?
Hell yeah, my nigga.
Shit.
Shout out to my cousin Cesar, my nigga. When I first got out here, the first thing he said to me, yo, what up? I got some work, my nigga. What you trying to do? I said, nah, you bugging, nigga. I ain't come out here to sell no drugs, nigga, especially not no weed, my nigga.
See, so that's another world.
Last time I saw weed, man, I was like, what, 15, 16 or some shit like that, nigga?
Yeah.
And we
He's
used
like,
to
yo,
get
but I
locked
got
up
you.
out there at that time.
He's like, yeah, but I got you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I'm going to go do this 9 to 5 shit. That nigga used to ask me every week,
Every week?
yeah, you going to keep doing this? I'm like, yeah, my nigga.
Pressure.
I remember my first paycheck, my nigga, was like 12,000 pesos, my nigga.
How much is that?
That might, what's 12,000? That might be what?
You got to do back in the day numbers.
200 and some change, maybe?
$200?
And some change.
See, that's a big, big difference.
And you know, I come from, nigga. Imagine me waking up going 7:30 to work.
Mm-hmm.
When I ride around the street 7:30 with work type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 200, nigga. I was like, "There, come on, my nigga." I remember my cousin came up to me like, "Yo, what up? You gonna keep doing this?" I'm like, "You know what, cuz? Yeah, my nigga. I'm gonna hold this down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold this down, my nigga. Cause I just didn't want to go. I didn't want to go back over there, my nigga. Cause
So
I know how I do. If I would have went there, I would have went all the way with it, my nigga. And look where he at.
Yeah, he bagged.
You know what I'm saying?
So there's a lot of pressure when you guys come over here. People try to recruit y'all to like trap or like do other shit.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Well, I'm not gonna speak for him, but I wouldn't say that because I'm not around niggas like. And I mean, I never been no fucking follower in the first place, my nigga.
Yeah.
But my cousin, that's blood, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was living with at the time, man. That's what he was on. That's the type of time he was on, my nigga. So, and he knew what type of time I was on out there. So he's like, nigga, I know you ain't come out here to work. I said, nah, I ain't come out here to
go to jail, nigga.
Right?
Fuck that.
Fuck that. I already did how time niggas took
And
my whole
not only
20s.
that,
nigga.
bro, you see the jails out here, cause you know I hear it too. Like out here, they talk
Right.
about that the deported. We was talking about it earlier that they be talking about the niggas that got deported are the ones fucking up the country. They just looking for an excuse. But the jails out here,
Not disrespect.
bro, this is crazy,
It's
bro.
disrespect.
The
nigga.
jails out here.
It's disrespect.
That video I seen of niggas in the joint. Nigga, listen, man. That is some disrespectful, cruel punishment, my nigga. Like, just a little bit of shit that I seen, I was like, my nigga,
Yeah,
I
at
don't
least
know
in
what
the
the hell I
states,
would do.
at least in the states, you get 3 meals.
Nigga,
By law.
Bro, there's niggas in the states that go to jail and be comfortable, bro.
That's what I'm saying. By law,
Niggas
you
be
get
in
3
there. I
meals, my
swear
nigga.
some of y'all niggas be, I'm going to go to jail for a couple years. I don't want to pay no bills. I don't want to do shit. Y'all don't care about nothing. Like, that's some raw shit.
Yeah, I met a few dudes up in there like
Mm-hmm.
that. No cap.
I met a couple niggas. I was like, I needed to chill. I was wilding. I'm like, so you caught a fucking bed, nigga? Like, what the fuck? You couldn't stay home?
Yeah, but that's what kind of happens to all of us, though, my nigga.
What?
We wildin', nigga.
Yeah, but to know that you're gonna go to jail,
Oh, no, I mean, that's something. Well,
niggas go to jail on purpose, bro.
that's something else. Going
That's
on
what we
purpose
saying.
is
Like,
something
people go to
different.
jail on purpose,
Nah,
bro.
there be some fiends I know, some niggas in the
Nah,
hood
they be
that-
some niggas, regular homies, that go to jail on purpose. They'll catch that 1 or 2
Yeah, that's true.
just so they could get away from shit.
No, that's true. You ain't
Like, nigga, you could have stayed home, did an anger management course, some domestic shit.
Anger management course, man. Like, we ain't never been taught to do anything about anger management, my nigga. That's the point, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way, man. That's the way. But like I said, man, I'm glad you guys came in. I'm glad you guys opened up. I didn't think you was gonna open up. And Juice, you was
Pause.
giving me, God damn it. And Juice, you was giving me, mixed vibes. But I know you was with it. I just know that you be trying to lock in and shit, not give me too much. But we gonna do this. Whatever, bro. We buzzers, bro. We family, bro. That shit don't count, my nigga.
That shit sounded crazy.
This
nigga.
nigga, you can't talk around this dude. You can't talk at all. You can't say anything. You can't say anything that's connected to anything. Like anything. You can't use the word long. You
Shout
can't.
out to a couple of my niggas before I
Yo,
forget
shout
my
out to
nigga.
Yogi, man. Fast recovery,
Yo,
big bro.
please get better, bro.
For real, my
I
nigga.
seen
You
the
already
shit
know
about
what
your
up.
little ghost toes. You're crazy, bro. You're wildin'.
Gary, what it is, my nigga. Munch, you already know what time it is. Brace, you already know what it is, nigga. Cash Money
Welcome
Records,
home.
you already
Welcome
know.
home.
Shout out to all my niggas, all my real niggas. Free all my niggas inside, my nigga. You heard?
Yeah, free K-Rock, man.
Free K-Rock, my nigga. R.I.P. to my niggas that got caught without it, my
R.I.P.
nigga.
Hank
You heard?
Dog.
For real.
Hank, Keek, Sieg, Chalup, Tricks, Mundi. Whoever I forget, my nigga, I
Siego.
apologize. I said Sieg, my
Yes,
You
nigga.
Siego.
did? My bad. My bad.
You already know what time it is, my nigga.
Jay
Y'all niggas
Mills.
know.
We
Knuckles,
definitely gonna
too.
rock out. I hope y'all liked the show. I hope we was informative. And I just hope that y'all enjoyed their stories. It's real stories that ain't made up. It's real shit. So we're gonna go with that, and that's just how we rocking out, man. I hope you guys stay tuned in.
Murder.
Let's get it.
On it.